I'm gonna show you how I took my boy Felix from this to this in less than 5 minutes.
First things first, these are all the tools that I will be using on this tutorial. You could use code FadedCulture10 at wall.com, which is linked down below, to get 10% off their website. And all the steps to this tutorial will be in the description down below. We're going to begin by closing the lever completely. Always remember, stay soft with the wrist. I hope this tutorial really does help some of y'all. It's just basically a sped up version of our process. Now we're going to go ahead and open up the lever completely and go up about a finger's width. You do want to make sure that your guidelines run parallel to one another and that they're even throughout. This is very critical, so that way when we come back down and start blending them out, your fade is going to be consistent throughout. Now we have our number one guard levers going to stay completely open. We're going to basically be going up in numerical order. You can notice I'm going to go 1.5, 2, and 3. I never use anything more than a 4 on any of my haircuts. From there, I usually just do clipper over comb. So like I mentioned, now I got the 2 guard. And again, all the steps are in the description down below. Here I'm just recombing the hair to put it into its neutral position. And pardon my voice guys, I am a little under the weather, but the tutorials have to continue, no excuses. From the 2, I'm going straight into clipper over comb to really debulk that area. I'm going to finish connecting the sides to the top with that number 3, and notice how I am exaggerating that flick out motion. By now you should have 2 guidelines. We're going to start with that top one using our half guard, and we're going to close the lever into a 3/4 position, using mainly the corners of the clipper to attack that line. And it did create a faint line right above it, so we're going to come in with our number 1 guard, but do not touch the lever. Keep it in that 3/4 position and go ahead and attack that. Notice how I am making sure to cut against the grain. And finally, for that last line, it's going to be a 3-step process, starting with the lever close, again using mainly only the corners of the clipper when we start to begin blending out. Next, we're going to go ahead and open up that lever halfway. Notice how I'm just working in sections at a time, only focusing on the front of the ear. And finally, we're going to go ahead and open up the lever completely. And that's pretty much it. Now you just want to repeat that same 3-step process now behind the ear. As we all know, this last line is very tedious, so if you haven't approached it this way, highly suggest you try to do so. Again, just starting with the lever close, and then halfway, and finally fully open. Very simple process. Now, using my trimmer in a forward position just to get closer to the scalp, go ahead and turn it around and remove the faint line that creates. And by using our trimmer in that forward position, we should have a faint line when we remove that bottom hair, which is going to be used as a guideline for our electric shaver. Now starting his edge up from the center, and then work your way from one side, and always recalibrate from the center and continue to the opposite side using my Faded Culture shave gel, which you can find at fadedculture.com. I know this tutorial is less than 5 minutes, but if you're still sticking around, let's go ahead and do a giveaway. Comment FC Sick, which is SICK, down in the comments, and I'm gonna choose a random person and give away a shave gel to y'all. So let's see who's been paying attention. Of course, applying the shave gel all over the edge up and using my Faded Culture Turkish razor along with my platinum razor blades to start attacking that area. Always shaving with the grain, and follow that up by shaving against the grain, and always using my opposite hand to help stretch out that skin. Here applying a little bit of water before we come in with our Faded Culture clay. And here's the final look, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this less than 5-minute tutorial. I hope y'all took something new. Let us know down in the comments below what y'all would like to see in the future, guys. As always, my name is Adrian Baron, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.